Here we are with our third round one matchup. We got ourselves Mr. GOLDSCV versus Mr. SlaSh. None other than our last Korean host, Mr. SlaSh himself. Make sure that we are all good. We are all good. And yes, okay. Got that little bit of Christmas music just to get us in the mood for this Christmas tournament. And yeah, we're going to see how this goes. This best of three where anything is possible. GOLDSCV playing under the name White and Black will be the Protoss in the top middle position versus Mr. SlaSh will be in the bottom left. Looks like just by his movement on the minimap that he is going to go for his mid build. Gonna throw down some gateways. Just out of choke though. Not too crazy. Nothing too crazy gonna be coming out of him. This is a BO3, so doesn't want to take too many risks, but still also wants to be able to apply that pressure. SlaSh spammed out of his mind right now at 600 APM. Pulling out two SCVs, oddly enough. I wonder what this is all about. Not something you see every day from a Terran player, really wanting to get the scout off, I guess. And unfortunately for him, if he is going to go in this direction, it's going to take him a long time. It looks like he's actually going to go for the factory build here, potentially. Not sure how much I like this, but is just getting the choked and may actually be able to see this. Maybe those SCVs did just slip by. Yeah, I actually don't think they actually saw that. So this is going... Okay, well, did you see this yet? We gotta put D&D on right now. And we gotta turn this music off because this song is getting a little irritating. We'll go back to the classic StarCraft music here. Alright, so SlaSh is going to see the bad news that he is... And he put his gas actually in the wrong spot too. If you're doing this, you have to put the gas in the top here. And you can't have any depots around, or else they will go the long way. It looks like maybe they're fixed now. They were going the long way. There we go. That actually SCV was stopping that from happening. This is going to delay his gas a lot, which really fucks up this build. Going for a super floaty barracks here as well. GOLDSCV has to be a little confused on exactly what's going on here. Has not yet to scout his opponent, but this SCV or this Zealot is going down in the right direction at least. Hasn't quite found him yet though. No academy down either, and he's just going for barracks here. So he doesn't throw an academy to get these gas going on the right track here. If he is going to try to firebat him, this is like a super quick firebat rush if he is scouted. Academy going to be a little late. His economy was quite hurt from the that double quick SCV scout, and GOLDSCV is going to not waste any time and throw down a very, very frontal pylon here, and they're just going to start pushing in with his cannons. Unfortunately for SlaSh, this SCV is going to get picked off, which is building that academy, which I feel like a lot of his strategy is going for this build here. Once again, going to pick off that really, really delaying this academy, which, yeah, he is going to have to get off. There is a chance that he can land this. I don't know if that is going to be out of vision, so this could work really nicely for him if he is able to get this academy up. Now I'm going to wall that off with a supply depot, but his other supply depot is going to be under fire. The cannon is going up, and everything is going... This could be crazy if he is able to get this off. One Cyber Escort, nothing back at home, so if he is able to get this firebat off, it's not going to have stim. And he is losing a lot of SCVs at home, so this could get really wild here. Cannons are pushing aggressively forward. I think we'll just see... I don't know. This is going to be really intense. I think SlaSh is going to die regardless, but he may get all of the SCVs. He's not even collecting right now at all, so this is a disaster for him. saving up his 2 fire bats. He needs to go now. He has to send those fire bats in if he wants to stand any longer, because he is getting absolutely picked apart right now. These cannons are starting to spawn. Is going to bring his fire bats in here. They aren't stemmed in. GOLDSCV has to know that this is coming. The cannons are in range of everything. The fire bats are actually going to pick off all of these probes here. 18 probes is taken down, so GOLDSCV is also going to be in a bit of trouble, but I don't think it matters, as SlaSh has no SCVs himself and not even enough minerals to make any. I like the build, but it just wasn't quite quick enough. He almost pulled that off. He is going to try to lift here, but I don't think he has an SCV, so I don't know. Oh, he does have these 2 SCVs actually right here, so he can possibly pull this off, but he isn't going to be able to hold on here. He could cancel this supply depot as well. That is half built. Is going to try to float his way out here. The firebat taking out all of these probes. He could have shot that one last time, and that actually might be the last probe. So if he actually shot that probe, he could have potentially actually killed all that. That was actually really intense there. SlaSh almost pulling off a crazy victory there. But he is going to fall to GOLDSCV, and he's going to go down 0-1 and have to win 2 in a row versus Mr. White and Black. GG, very exciting stuff, both 300 APM, very ghosting stuff. We'll jump into game number 2 now. Jumping into game number 2 here. SlaSh versus White and Black, aka GOLDSCV. And SlaSh, he's going to get the Protoss, and he's going to be Terran. So we got a little bit of a reverse in the matchups here. SlaSh also likes to go for that mid build, so we're going to see if he can pull this off. Unfortunately, that Korea to west latency is a real thing, and White and Black is going to have to set that to extra high. Not preferred, but you got to do what you got to do in these kind of situations. And yeah, okay, SlaSh is going to go for his mid build with its 1000 APM, spamming like an actual madman he is. And we'll see if White and Black is going to go for the factory build, or what exactly he's going to go for. And luckily for SlaSh, he's actually going to scout him first here. So once again, SlaSh's very aggressive play may actually pay off here. GOLDSCV just chilling at 78 APM. Not in a rush to do anything right now. It will. He's like if SlaSh would actually make it up for it with the 700 APM. He is clicking like a madman. If you watch his stream on Facebook, you can see him just clicking wildly. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. SlaSh is very good at this mid build, and this is going to be so close here. We have seen this before, where this could just quickly spiral out of control if you lose just 1 or 2 Marines. We'll see if he's going to go for a forge or if he's going to go for that 4th gateway. White and Black just building that first Marine now. And it's going to come out and see that he is up against a very aggressive barracks right outside of his base here. We'll see exactly how he decides to react. He is just going to jet back in here. First Marine is out, but the 2 Zealots are going to be coming out soon. SlaSh has 2 probes out here as well, going to try to fight this SCV. And actually almost does get it, but looks like he may end up losing both of them, pulling 3 SCVs now. This Marine is fairly hurt as well. The bunker looks like it is. No, the bunker is not going to complete yet. It's going to get canceled here. He didn't know did he keep all the Marines alive? He has kept all the Marines alive, but he did lose both of his probes here. Not what SlaSh wants to do, especially if he wants to get those cannons up ASAP. Doesn't want these Marine numbers to get too high. The first bunker is down here. And the Zealots are going to come in here to try to get some kills here. 1 Marine does get sandwiched in there by his SCV. These Marines have nowhere to run. And these Zealots are in some very good position. They're just going to keep rallying up here super quickly here. And we could potentially see a win here for SlaSh if something doesn't quite happen. This bunker is going to get taken out here, and there's going to be nowhere for white and black to run here. The Zealots outnumber the Marines, not what you want. And GG is actually going to be called SlaSh quickly, upsetting Mr. White and Black, and we are going to jump into a game number 3 just like that. This is going to be the quickest series possibly ever. Well played by SlaSh. Yeah, 400 APM, like a boss. Taking him out, and we'll jump into that game number 3 right now. Jumping into it, game number 3. Don't even need to cut and edit there because this is happening so quickly. These players are eager and ready to go. Not going to be fortunate for SlaSh. SlaSh is going to be Zerg in the top left, and he is against Terran, so at least it's not a Protoss, but this is going to be tough for Mr. SlaSh. Not the race that you want in this matchup. Or maybe it is. Maybe some players are more comfortable playing Zerg versus Terran. But I think it is going to be quite tough. This isn't the position that I would personally enjoy. But it can go either way. If he's able to hold on and get his Lurker tech up or his Muta tech up before his choke is broken, he can be in a good position to be doing any kind of counterattacks. He's going to be very close, so the mass can quickly spiral out of control for him. But we'll see how she goes here. White and black going for that standard barracks. He doesn't like to go with the scan factory build quite as much. But yeah, this is match point. This is anyone's game. Anyone can win this here. So everything on the line here. Round 1 of TonyG's Christmas tournament. The winner will advance. Best of 3s are wild stuff, man. Wild stuff. Mr. White and Black getting his APM a little bit higher now. I'm going to take this a little bit more seriously now. I think he kind of was thinking this was going to be an easy round after that first game, but then SlaSh quickly ponying him just as fast in that second game. Even though he was really close in that first game, if that Academy didn't get delayed, he could have potentially been able to do it. And he was actually close from killing that last probe. That first game was actually quite intense. I don't think SlaSh even realizes how close he was to actually winning that. If he killed that last probe, he would not have had enough supply. He could have potentially managed to survive if he just killed those 2 Zealots. That's all he would have to kill. The first Marine is going to come out here and is going to scout his opponent really quickly. And he may be able to start rallying. This could be another really quick one if Mr. SlaSh isn't going to react accordingly. The first Sunken is going to get blocked here by this first Marine. He's going to try to fight him one-on-one, but it does get taken out. The second Sunken does get put down here, but these Marines are now going to be quickly rallying out of control. He did not save up enough larvae. He's even getting a gas right now, which I am a little concerned about. The Zerglings do pop up, so it looks like he is going to hold off, at least for now. But I think White and Black is going to smell blood on this. Maybe not, though. SlaSh isn't any slouch here. Is going to pick off these Marines that are going a little bit too far. Doesn't want to overextend with these Zerglings, though. Does lose another one. These Marines potentially are in range of these 2 buildings here. I don't know if that Sunken Colony can quite reach that far, so he doesn't want to throw away these Zerglings. Yeah, it is at a range, so he is going to be able to get shots on both this hatchery and the Sunken Colony. Gonna have to pull back with the Zerglings. Marines continue to go forward. Gonna go right for that Academy. And another drone is gonna get picked off. Not what you want in this situation. SlaSh taking a lot of damage here. He does have his layer up and going, which is good. 1 Sunken down, though, and this hatchery may fall here. Don't know if the Sunken is going to be enough to protect it. If it's going to come up in time, it may or may not. We'll see. No, it is going to push back, so he is going to save that, which is important. That Terran factory getting thrown down at home. Is White and Black going to go right into that tank push? See if he's going to go for a double factory, if he's going to go right to that starport and decide to drop as well. That could be very, very good as well, especially if the Zerg gets a little greedy and doesn't put any Sunkens down here around his main. So we are going to see how she goes. Getting that engineering bay, he's going to lift that up and float it over to scout exactly what's going on. The lurker den is, or the Hydralisk den is going to go down, and that is going to be used for lurkers. Medics are out. Stim going to be nearly upgraded as well. Marine's going to look to push forward here once again. I don't know if there is enough quite yet. Queen's Nest also going to go down, so SlaSh is going to go right into that Defiler tech. Just getting that single factory, no starport or anything yet. I believe he's going to lift that up ASAP and float that over because he does want to see exactly what he's up against. It is important to know if you're going up against the Mass Hydra, the Muta, or the Lurker. Even the Massling, I guess, there is a few things that the Zerg can potentially do here. Marine stimming forward, though, and is going to try to take out this choke here. Don't think there is quite enough, but maybe there is. These medics, there's a lot of medics here, and not quite enough Sunkens here. So this could come out before the Lurkers. Yeah, really stimming forward. Yeah, it's close to call. I don't know if these are going to finish in time. Stimming, 2 Sunkens are finishing. Is it going to be enough? A couple of Zerglings. It is so close. 3 Marines and a bunch of medics. I guess it was 4 Marines and a bunch of medics. Going to be just enough medics to keep all of these guys alive here. Just 3 Marines here, but 2 more Sunkens do get built, and they are going to hold on. So he isn't quite dead yet, but he has taken significant damage here. 2 Marines and 6 medics here. Going to come back to harass here. Lurkers are starting to be built here. But this is going to be annoying for him to deal with. If he does get a surround on these, it is possible. This one tank is going to get out of position, though, as well. It is going to get taken down, so that is going to be good news for him. Zerglings try. Looks like they did take out actually 1 Marine. This other Marine, though, is running away with his whole fleet of medics, his own personal bodyguards. But they are slacking right now, and he is going to get taken out. It's just going to be a bunch of useless medics there that are going to get some good scouting off. It's not going to be the easiest to kill, but 2 Lurkers are going to move forward. Marine stimming and trying to pick off these Lurkers. Do quickly back off, though. Gonna have to be careful with that super injured Lurker, and 1 does go down, and they actually both go down. That is not what he wanted. There was no detection for him. 1 Lurker, though, is back at home. He does have a couple more Lurkers here, so this is at least going to buy him some more time. And that is all you can ask for at this moment. Command Center is thrown down. The 3 starports, so maybe going to go for mass vessel or some dropship. Not exactly sure yet. We don't have a production tab quite yet. This Lurker picking off these medics that are getting a pretty good scout off. Engineering bay going to float on top of those minerals. Make it hard to click that mineral patch, if not impossible. I'm going to throw down 2 additional hatcheries as well. Just waiting for those vessels and Comstat to come so he can kill this Lurker and start pushing away at these sunken colonies. Medics finally do go down there in a bloody old splatter. And a lot of gas being thrown down. So it looks like he is going to go for just into mass vessels right now to deal with those defilers. And they even potentially just have enough to pick off the Lurkers as well underneath the swarm. If your vessels outnumber the Lurkers, you can do that pretty cost efficiently. The tank's going to push that 1 Lurker back here. Only have 2 Lurkers. Actually, look, 1 more medic is still alive. 2 medics are still alive, so he is spreading them out kind of nicely there. But the tank push is now commencing after all of that excitement. Another factory slowly being added on. GOLDSCV macroing nicely behind. Defiler ready to consume. But these vessels may have something to say about that. It's going to need that Spire up to get some Scourge to start pushing back these vessels. A scan going to go down, is going to get on to the, just going to erad the Lurkers here. So not even going to bother getting that Defiler, just going to get those Lurkers so we can continue to push forward without taking too much damage. The Defiler going to go underneath that swarm here to hopefully buy himself some more time, but these vessels are going to have free reign. There is no anti-air back in SlaSh's base. quite yet here, and that is a lot of Marines and medics. Lurkers are going to spawn here, going to burrow, but I don't think it is going to quite be enough, especially when they are away from that Defiler. Both Lurkers do fall. It looks like GOLDSCV is going to GG him in a very quick series, but GOLDSCV is going to advance. Very exciting games there. I like SlaSh's style, and he is only getting better and better. He's improved tenfold since the first time I've seen him play. And yeah, he's just going to continue to get it better there. Not afraid to go for those crazy builds and just massing out games. If you understand Spanish, go check out his website or his Facebook. I'll actually put a link in the description below so you can check him out. The host of our Tournament of Titans, and yeah, he is going to fall 2-1 to GOLDSCV. GOLDSCV is going to advance to that second round. Very good games there. And yeah, that's very happy that those players pumped them out. I'm going to have to keep an eye on GOLDSCV. He even mentioned that he saw my predictions video, and I did predict that he would get upset by Hydra. So we'll see how that goes. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything is possible, as my boy Kevin Garnett once said. Anything is possible. So yeah, GG guys. Hope you enjoyed. Those were some good games. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Merry Tony G Christmas tournament to you. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.